Do you hate it when this happens? Stick around for a minute and I'll show you how to fix it. So changing the alerts in Dwarf Fortress isn't as hard as you might think it is. It's literally embedded in the actual game files. So when you go to your local disk on your computer and navigate to your Dwarf Fortress folder, in Windows case, you're going down to the Steam folder and accessing the Steam apps, the common, and then you should be able to find a Dwarf Fortress file folder. Once you're in there, you enter into data and then this init folder. And inside of it, there's a file called announcements. From there, it even gives you instructions at the top as to what does what. So essentially, all you're trying to do is figure out which one to modify. Now that's the biggest struggle in itself, is figuring out what does what. So in my example, all I know is that I'm tired of seeing the announcement every time a noble shows up. So you can use Control Find and search what you want. So I'm going to try arrival. Find next. So I know it's not migrants. I'm not worried about migrants or caravans showing up. Now it could be noble arrival, but one thing I do know is it doesn't have a box or an alert. A box or an alert is the actual physical pop-up that you see on the screen. So if we keep searching, not migrants, migrant, it's not a diplomat, not a liaison, not a mega beast, but we see guest arrival. Now, if I had to take a guess, this is the one that I want to change. So we can close out of the little search menu, and to actually delete it, the way we look at each of these is an individual command, right? And they always end with a colon, right? So the guest arrival, colon, and then this is the command here, AD, colon, another command, DD, then another colon, and then finally box. So what we want to do is we want the box to not show up in the screen anymore. So literally all we have to do is cut it or delete it, however you want to do it, and remove that box from there. So then it's going to line up with all the other announcements, and if we scroll up, the AD and the DD is announcement will be displayed in the main adventure announcement log and on screen, and the announcement will be displayed in announcement alerts. So this seems to be the standard, which shows up on the left-hand side. But all these ones that have a box are going to pop up, and the box will, or do mega, the announcement will appear in a box and pause the game. So what that meant was every time a guest showed up, the game paused. So if I was trying to get something done, I would have to click. And so when you have a whole bunch of nobles arriving, sometimes you get 8 at a time, sometimes you get 2 and 2 and 2, you're finding you're clicking a lot extra. So you can go through this list and take a look and figure out, what do I actually want to see? You can modify this, right? In a sense, this is modding the game. You're not creating a mod, but they have this accessible so that you can change how you want to see notifications. So I figured that would help some people somewhere. So if you used it, just let me know if you want to see more videos like it, and I can always create more of these tutorial videos. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the future.